Well, we didn't get a very good before video or picture, but PJ is currently in the process of ripping off the new front porch. New front porch. Which used to be the laundry room, which used to be, I think, a side porch that they closed in, which was an addition, I think. It's been a lot of things, but now it's gonna be a front porch. It's cute. Oh wait, let's show the front door in the daytime. We haven't seen it yet. It's so cute. So PJ just installed this today. Very, very cute. We're gonna paint it.
What are we going to paint its color?
It's a good question. I don't know yet.
Do you know, Dad?
No, then, do you know right now? Watch out.
It's gonna get loud.
I'll stay with you. What is he doing?
Oh my goodness, let me see. Yeah, so cool. Let me see your teeth. Yay!
Can you take a picture?
I sure can. Older brother just lost his second tooth. You know what that means?
The tooth fairy
That's
sometimes.
right. Oh my god. And what did you do? How did you get it out?
I just used my fingers
Yep.
to get it out.
He pulled it out all by himself.
Yeah.
During breakfast this morning. He was saying, I think can you get my tooth out? It really hurts. It really hurts. And I was like, well, let's wait until PJ gets back because he's better with things like that than I am. And then he started tugging and pulling and then it just came out. I'm
Can
so
I
proud
see
of
it?
you. You sure can.
Me too.
Good job, sweetie.
I see.
Older brother lost a tooth today. I was not here to witness it. We don't have cash on us, so I'm actually stealing from him to bring him tooth fairy money.
Oh my gosh.
We don't carry cash anymore. Anyways, I'm going to put this under his pillow. The last time I did this, he woke awake. And when he woke awake, I had to pretend that I was in there for some other reason. But I think he's on to me because the next day he called me a fairy. Kind of true. I'll be right back and I'll let you know how it goes.
All right, good luck.
That was stressful. He is like the lightest.
He did wake up.
I don't think so. I mean, his eyes never opened, but he rolled around.
I'm pretty sure he rolls around all night.
So this is the second tooth that he lost naturally, we'll say. Like we said before, he had really bad teeth when we got him, and they were so decayed on the upper that they had to pull all of them but two. Look at that little tooth.
I almost threw it away today whenever I was cleaning the counters because it looked like a piece of oatmeal. And they had oatmeal for breakfast and I was cleaning it up.
So now we have two teeth.
I counted his teeth today. He has 9 teeth altogether. So yeah, it's sad because he doesn't have any uppers except for 2 in the back of his mouth. And so pretty soon I feel so bad because he's not going to be able to eat like solid food if he doesn't hurry up and grow some teeth on the top because he has 2 less on the bottom.
If you're wondering what's going on right here, I did not hurt myself, but I have a nervous itch even when I'm not nervous. So now I'm just going to call it an itch that doesn't go away.
Would you call it when you get nervous or just anxiety?
I mean,
I thought it was more of an anxiety thing.
but I think they call it a nervous itch. I don't know. It started as that, but now I do it when I'm not anxious. I kind of just do it sometimes. Putting ice on it really helps. So does brushing it with a brush. And that's why I sleep with this brush at nighttime.
Broken little.
I literally bought this just to itch myself, and I've had it so long that it's broken. I've tried to buy this same brush. I got it from Walmart. They don't sell it anymore. So I'm like holding on to their life.
You know what would also probably help? Baklava.
Big lovey.
My mom made some baklava for Thanksgiving, and
You know what this one is?
I love it. No.
I don't either. Oh wait. banana. What?
Banana wine.
Strawberry. So we have a really big pecan tree in our backyard, and this old man came to our house one day and was like, "Do you mind if I pick up the pecans in your backyard?"
Okay, he did not sound like.
How did he sound?
Maybe like this, and like I want to pick up some pecans, and I used to do it.
Back when Thomas's mom lived here with the kids.
Yeah, whenever I was little.
So for like over 30 years ago, he remembered Thomas's mom. Anyways, he has done it 3 times now, and every time he does it, he brings us wine.
He makes it himself.
We haven't tried any of it yet, but so far we have strawberry, banana, black and blueberry, and muscadine.
Should we open one and try some right now? Let's do it.
Ooh, you know what we should do?
What?
Let's save it and do a wine tasting. We can do it in this video, but maybe we'll do it later in the video.
Yeah, he said every time he comes over, he keeps being like, "So, did you try the wine?" And I'm like, not yet. I promise we're going to. Because we really do want to, but he said they're really sweet, and we're not big into sweet wine, but maybe this
my mama
will be
used to
good.
make muscadine wine.
Yeah, it's a big southern thing, I feel like. Look at all of our goodies. Baklava, muscadine wine. We are set for a little while.
I wonder what the alcohol.
He said there's not much in it.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just kidding. I don't really drink that much anymore. But I am excited to try that. So we'll call these dessert wines.
Yeah, I would definitely say dessert wine.
All right.
For sure.
Let's get this party rolling.
You mean let's go to bed? Okay. So we're getting the stove in place, and it is in. It's so pretty. I'm loving the high backsplash with the stove. And remember, there's still going to be some open shelving on either side of the stove. Oh my gosh, it feels like a real kitchen now. So we have the stove and the dishwasher, and then the refrigerator is gonna go right here in this area. And then it's finished. Well, the kitchen, anyways. Gorgeous. It's morning time.
Kids are all asleep. It's our time to shine.
Will you turn that lamp on?
Yesterday was one of those days that was kind of like...
Yeah.
I woke up and I was in the best mood. I was like, I'm gonna go to the land today, I'm gonna go to Lowe's today, I'm gonna go buy blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna get the plumbing finished at the house so that we don't have to worry about it freezing, because the water lines come out onto the porch, which used to be a laundry room, and now it's exposed, and it's supposed to get down to like 25 tonight. It got down to 30 last night, 25 tonight. Anyways, I did cut all the lines, but I got the wrong materials, so I couldn't turn the water back on because it's still not finished. Thomas, why don't you flip it around and talk about your day?
Okay. I'm not nearly as awake as PJ. But, yeah, like PJ said yesterday, was one of those really, really awful days. It felt like a Monday, but it wasn't. And
It's Sunday.
it was a Sunday. It's supposed to be a day of rest. We didn't do much resting, though. It was awful for me personally because I was just feeling extremely overwhelmed. And it was like all of these cumulative things added up and came to a head yesterday. And we were out at the holiday house, and the kids were like yelling and fighting with each other, and they were playing, and little sis like hit little brother on the head with a toy, and I just like broke down and started crying, and I had to like go in the other room and like regain my composure. Yeah, for some reason the last couple of vlogs I've talked about how I've cried a lot, and I don't normally cry that much. Do you think I normally cry that much?
Mm-mm.
Like on that, but I feel like the last couple of days, or the last couple of vlogs, I talked about how I cried at the dentist's office with you, and then I felt like there was another time.
Parenthood.
I mean, yeah.
Also, I think it's a combination of that mixed with we over the last probably 2 months have been exponentially busier than usual, and it will slow down in like January. So we've had a lot of projects that we've had going on, and then we've had a lot of like work stuff that we've had going on, and I think because of that, mixed with the pandemic and the fact that we are basically homeschooling the oldest kiddo, and that's Thomas's, like he does that. I think you especially have been feeling overwhelmed, which is different for us because normally that's me. I'm the one that normally does it.
Yeah, it's a new role for me.
Yeah, but I think that's a good valid point to talk about. If you've watched our vlogs over the last couple of months, you can go back to like March, April, May, June, and during that time I was very, very stressed and like just filled with a lot of anxiety, to the point where I finally went and started seeing a therapist. From seeing him and getting on medication, you can kind of see the transformation of my mental health. So I think mental health is a very important thing to like worry about, and give yourself, time and put time and energy into making sure that your mental health is where it should be.
And it's an important topic to discuss openly. I don't think there's anything to be ashamed about when talking about it, because I mean, we all go through it. It's not anything that's like special for one person. We all deal with mental health in one way or another. And I feel like talking about it and hearing other people's stories and scenarios really does help you in a way that you can feel like less alone, and like you're not the only person on earth going through it, because it can feel like that sometimes.
Yeah, for sure. I think I've always been opposed to going, even though my bachelor's is in psychology. I've always kind of been opposed to going and opposed to medication because addiction runs in my family, with my immediate family. And so, but I will say that the medication has completely transformed my life. And I after getting on it, I was just like, why did I wait my entire life to get what my body needs?
Yeah.
So think about that. If you're having any issues, go take care of it.
Yes, amen. So
kitty wants out.
I know, can you guys hear Alistair? He's so loud. But so today's a new day. It's a brand new day.
What are we doing today?
We just have a lot of social media work to do today.
Are we going to the holiday house?
I don't know. Lately I've been more stressed whenever I go out there, because I know that we still have to come back. We're not ready to like spend the night out there just yet. I think mentally we are, but logistically we're not there yet. And so it's like whenever we're out there, knowing that we still have to come back and like make dinner and do baths and like feed the dogs and the cat and let the dogs in, and it's like just a lot, and it's almost like ooh. So I don't know. I think maybe I don't know.
Yeah. Anyways, right now is the calm before the kids. I would say storm, but it's the kids. We always wake up early and drink our coffee, and then the kids wake up and our day begins.
Yes. So let's let's begin. Let's do it.
Ooh, that's pretty cool, yeah.
What are you doing? It has been the coziest day ever. I absolutely love days like this where it's rainy and windy and cold. Actually, today it was more than rainy. It started flurrying, which the kiddos loved. But because it was so cold and wet outside, we were inside all day. So the kids were running around the house. They were very restless. So I love days like this, but at the same time, they're a little hard with kids. Right now, PJ is at the farm or the land at Holiday House working on that. He's actually meeting someone out there to price what it would cost to build a pond, which is super exciting. He has been wanting a pond out there ever since we first laid eyes on the property. Me and the kiddos did not join him tonight, and I feel kind of sad about that. I whenever he left, I actually started missing him a lot because it's been all of us going out there lately and enjoying it. But last night, whenever we went out there, and I touched on it this morning, it was very difficult. The kids were not getting along when they were playing, and they were fighting a lot for some reason. And I was feeling overwhelmed because I was thinking about everything that I had to do whenever we got home, which was like, you know, make dinner and give the kids a bath and, you know, bring the big dogs in and feed the little dogs and let them out and clean the kitchen and fold the clothes. And so like all of these things were running through my mind. So even though the land is such a source of comfort and peace for us, and we get so much relaxation from being out there, I'm looking forward to the day whenever the Holiday House is finished and we can just bring all of our animals out there, and we have things out there already that would make this stay a little easier, and we can actually spend the night. So I'm really, really looking forward to that because it is quite a ways away from where we live. It's quite a drive. So I think it'll just make things easier whenever we finish that. So I'm really looking forward to that. But that's part of the reason why I'm all the more grateful that PJ is out there right now. And part of the reason I feel so badly is because he's out there, you know, working on the Holiday House for our family, for us to enjoy. I hope, and I tell him this all the time, but I hope he knows how much his hard work means to me and means to the kiddos, even if they don't have the words to articulate it. We all appreciate everything that he does for us. And I feel so lucky and blessed to be with someone like him who is so hardworking and who inspires me to work harder in pretty much every aspect of my life. Yeah, I'm feeling very, very grateful tonight for PJ. I guess that's what happens whenever you miss someone, but yeah, that's that. Kiddos are watching Wall-E right now, and I'm cleaning up the house. But yeah, that's all. So PJ is home. He's home from the Holiday House. He's home from crawling underneath the Holiday House.
I did some stories. We're gonna share those right now.
So while Thomas is at home getting cozy with the kiddos, I am in a dungeon. Just kidding. I am in the crawl space of the Holiday House. The front porch that used to be a laundry room, when I ripped it off, there were water lines running to the washer and dryer, or washer. And so when I cut them, obviously I had to go underneath the house, which I am now. I meant to do this yesterday and I bought all the parts, but I bought CPVC and I did not know that the parts that I needed to be PVC. However, I'm not really sure why we keep ending up with houses that have crawl spaces that are nearly impossible to get to the things and places that you need to. We're talking about like a 16-inch clearance from the floor joist to the dirt, and I don't like it. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys what or why I'm down here in this crawl space right now. Let me flip it around. So these water lines, a hot and a cold line, ran down that wall to the front porch, well, the new front porch, to feed a washing machine. And I am relocating that washing machine, and eventually I'm going to redo all of the PVC pipe and switch it with PEX, but for now I just needed to cap it off. However, do you see that drip? That is not a good sign. We have no water right now because these were cut from yesterday because I thought I had the parts. Turns out I didn't have the parts, and turns out I don't know where I was going with that last whatever. But if you're wondering why there's a metal frame down here in the crawl space, it's because the original house was a single wide trailer from the 1960s, and they did an addition onto it, making it the house it is today. I think I'm finished. I really hope that it's not leaking, because that means I'm gonna have to come back under here tomorrow, and I don't want to. Also, it's snowing outside, or it was when I came under here about an hour ago. I'm gonna clean up my mess and hopefully go home now. Okay, bye.
Yeah, there's no way. We have received a lot of DMs from people being like, I'm getting claustrophobic and I'm getting anxiety just watching PJ. My best friend actually texted me and was like, PJ is giving me anxiety right now. But he does that a lot. You crawl underneath the houses of all of our houses. Yeah.
When you renovate, your plumbing, and your HVAC in some cases, lots of stuff down there.
He's so hardworking. But now the kiddos are in bed, and now's the time of night where we snack and or eat dinner. In this case, it's dinner for PJ.
Leftovers.
I had some popcorn, and we are drinking some vino.
Well,
But I am. But PJ got the idea to open the muscadine wine. Is it muscadine or muscadine? What is it?
Muscadine.
Muscadine wine?
I've always said muscadine.
Muscadine. That's what I say too. So yeah, let's open it.
Never had much luck with this type of corkscrew.
Let's see. Oh yeah. Wait, why are you using that?
Well, where's the other one?
Like right in there.
Update on the flip house. The original offer ended up not working out because they decided it was too much work for them. Totally get it. Don't go in over your head on your flip. But because of that, we did decide to go ahead and list it. So we listed the flip house, and our plan is to either sell it as is, or we're gonna continue renovating it while it's on the market and just keep changing the price as we get things completed. And if nobody purchases it before we finish, then we'll just relist it as the finished house for the price that we're gonna sell it.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. Is that supposed to be cold?
I would imagine, yeah. But
Shall you do some
I just really want
ice?
to try it.
Okay.
It actually smells like wine. Well, it kind of smells like wine mixed with bananas, doesn't it?
Yep, I smell bananas.
Did I open the wrong one?
No, the banana one's still over there.
So he has a banana one. So he's brought it. We already told you the story. It's a guy that comes and gets pecans out of our backyard, and he always brings us wine when he comes. Okay, let's see.
Is it very sweet?
It's sweet, and it's not like
Oh my god.
He was like, I don't think there's much alcohol. Meanwhile, I'm like, I taste some alcohol.
It would be better cold, but I
taste banana.
Yeah, I taste some banana too, but I actually smell the alcohol more than I taste it. It kind of smells like it's gonna make me. It smells like vodka or something.
Mm-hmm. That's what that's my.
If I just like taste it without smelling it, it would taste a lot. I mean, it tastes good. I think it tastes good.
Yeah, I mean, I
should be cold.
don't hate it. I just haven't been really drinking that much.
But you have to drink this because I have mine.
Okay.
Oh, we should cheers.
Cheers
To
to
what?
queers.
There you go. Cheers to queers. Why are you farting in every video now? So, what's going on? PJ took down all of the siding, paneling.
Yeah, so Thomas spent all that time painting, and ultimately I decided to go ahead and replace the panel. However, I think I am just going to do this wall for now. We're wanting to have like a New Year's get together out here, and so instead of like tearing apart the house before that, we're just going to do this wall, finish out the door in the wall, and take a break. But
Well, yeah, we were just talking tonight. It's like, how much renovation do we do for phase one? It's like, do we just paint everything, or do we go ahead and like rip out the kitchen and do new cabinets and countertops and reconfigure? So that's what we're kind of still playing around with and trying to decide.
yeah.
But I'm loving this vertical shiplap. Joanna would call it shiplap. That PJ got today. Very cottagey.
Daddy,
Hmm.
is the snow dead?
The snow is never alive. Today is the rainiest, coldest, dreariest day ever. So I am going to do something that I've been wanting to do for so long, which is hang curtains in our office. We currently have them on this window. These have been up since we first moved in almost 4 years ago, but I've always wanted to add more curtains on this window to make it feel a little cozier in here. We have beautiful woodwork in this house. That's something that I don't want to cover up, but I just think that adding some curtains will kind of finish the room out. To me, it looks a little bit unfinished right now, and I feel like that's the one final touch that it's missing. So PJ is coming home from an appointment. I have a little bit of time because the kids are watching The Wizard of Oz. So I'm going to hang some curtains. Okay, so I have the two end pieces up. I just need one in the middle to support it because it's a very long beam. And look who came home to see me.
Let's share the story of my morning.
Daddy.
What?
I did.
It's a stocking.
No, this.
Santa Claus!
Yeah, I want to wash. Yeah,
Santa Claus?
yeah. I want to.
A pea? Was that funny?
That was hilarious.
Speaking of
And
pea,
I
Let's talk about poo.
Let's do it.
Okay, so I went to the flip house this morning to work on the bathroom. I demoed the kitchen last night. Also, we decided to keep it. I don't know if we updated you guys on it. We were gonna sell it. We ended up listing it. We got 4 offers. None of the offers were what we wanted, so we withdrew it, and now we're gonna finish it. So I was working over there this morning. I had an appointment at 11:30 that I had to get ready for, so I was like, okay, I need to come home. I went to my truck. My truck keys were not in my truck. I then go back inside. I can't find them inside. I go to my truck again. Can't find them inside. Can't find them outside. Can't find them inside. Can't find them outside. Can't find them. I was like, I'm gonna be late. But more importantly, during this in and out, I realized that I had to use the bathroom. Before you say, you're my gun, go outside. I didn't have to pee. I had a lot of coffee this morning, and I had what I would call the coffee shits.
So sick.
And I could not find my keys. And I was panicking. Even though we live close to the flip house, I was like, I'm not gonna make it home even if I ran as fast as I could. So I found a bucket, and the point of the story was my day was not very good. Started off with something. Now I'm home. My appointment's over, and I'm gonna go work again. Oh, so I was demoing the bathroom being the key to the story because that meant there was no bathroom. But now I'm drinking coffee again. I'm hoping to happen one more time.
You're drinking coffee through this straw?
Just keep my...
Oh my gosh. He has that in his mouth?
Yeah. I'm having it in my mouth.
Oh my gosh.
Mine.